Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. That you're not here with me.
You're not alone.
The next part of the song. Every day I sit and ask myself, how did love slip away?
That's the same song?
Not the lyrics.
Bitch, yes it is. I skipped the verse. Something whispers in my ear and says, you are not alone.
3, 2, 1.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Saucy Steph.
And it's your baby Keelery Season.
And this is the Nasty Work Podcast.
Here to give you all things Black, queer, and pop culture.
Let's get into it. Okay. So, we talked about Joy Reid a couple episodes ago, and this was like when white women were wearing the blue bracelets and all that, you know, trying to say they didn't vote for Trump, blah, blah, blah. And around that time, I do not have a date. Joy Reid came out and was like, you know, we're done. Like, count Black women out of this fight, this protest, this whatever, because we fought the fight and it's still not enough. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to hear my rant about that, we can go back to that. Anyway, so her show, it's called The Readout. It started in 2020 and it got canceled like a week ago, whatever. And on her show, she did interviews with like politicians and she like covered conversations with like people that are supposed to make a difference and care about the government. Anyway, so on her show, she did one-on-one conversations with like politicians. She covered like breaking news, social issues, things that directly affect people like me and you, Black, queer, pop culture. Let's get into it. Anyway, show got canceled a week ago, and MSNBC, the network that the show is on, they haven't really came out and said why. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say it has something to do with, you know, our new president. Because she was very outspoken and she was very like, you know, this is what the fuck is going on and this is how it affects people that look like her. And now, like, it's gone and she doesn't have a reason. We don't have a reason. And I think it's really crazy that in America, and first of all, this is such a weird sidebar, but I really think Donald Trump really showed us that the Constitution is something we choose to believe in. And I think everything we do is a choice. And I always think about how, like, you know, our money isn't backed by gold anymore and all that. But America is a dream. And Donald Trump came in and said, fuck this, fuck that, fuck your Constitution, fuck your rights. They said if you were born in America, you were a citizen. He said, no, you're going back to a country you never lived in. With Joy Reid, he just... And we don't know if it was him, but it's just very coincidental.
Yeah, it is,
in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, this bitch spoke against you. She was Black with a platform and she wasn't backing the fuck down. I don't know.
I'm just tired of things being taken away from us. Like you said, the show was on for 5 years. All of a sudden, it's canceled. No reason why. I just feel like that's another thing that's being taken away, another voice that's being taken away. Y'all want us to shut up being Black women, and it's a smack in the fucking face.
Like everything that's happened this year has been
a smack in the fucking face. Heart's beating fast. I think I got a little high contact.
Segment 2.
You too?
I said segment 2.
Okay. My heart's beating really fast.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Fuck up Marlon's edges.
So lay your clothes on down.
How about pounce on the shit dance? Pounce on the shit dance.
Bounce on the shit dance. What? Bounce on that shit. No.
Yeah. Speaking of Beyonce, so in the beginning of the month, she announced Cowboy Carter Tour. As we can see, my sister is excited. Now,
in London, bitch.
Let me ask you, if you went to previous tours, correct? Okay, so we all know it's Beyonce. Beyonce, you gotta foot the bill sometimes, depending on. Do you feel this tour is a little more expensive as opposed to others? If you had to compare it to the Renaissance tour.
Honestly, to be completely transparent, I paid $430 to see Beyonce last time in the Renaissance tour, and I got nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, like I said, I am going to London, and I paid literally half that in London. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not great seats, but the venue is smaller. And one thing about Beyonce is you make sure she sees the show.
Right.
But I also didn't buy my tickets through Ticketmaster.
Okay, and that's my point. So we already know how it is with tickets, like concerts, tickets, resale. Some fans were a little disappointed that they didn't get tickets this time, and I just feel like you got to get it while it's hot while you can. This tour, it's a little smaller than the Renaissance tour, right? So yeah, you got to get it while it's hot. I did see on TikTok people were a little bit more upset that they paid for or attempted to pay for tickets at a higher price in the same exact seat in the same venue. Now, Ticketmaster, you do have to think about it. Some people on there do have the ability to resell, so we have to consider that. I wouldn't put that solely on Beyonce. I don't really know how it works regarding, concerts and stuff. Is it the artist or is it?
I got a lot to say about this. So first of all, as far as Beyonce goes, the tour is a lot smaller than Renaissance and other tours. And my Instagram knowledge said that the tour was based on the Chitlin Circle or whatever, and that was some shit where like black people were like allowed to perform and whatever, and that's what she did, and that's where she's doing this tour. And also, I just feel like, bitch, Beyonce is tired, and she's giving you a tour. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, one thing I knew, like, I just knew I was going to pay something for these tickets. And like I said, my tickets are cheaper, but now I have to pay to go to London. So I'm making up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Ticketmaster does do its thing at taxing you and extra fees. And it does. And bots buy the tickets and all that. But I'm not going to lie, it is what it is. That's why niggas get so excited for Jordans. And it's like, you're mad, but I just feel like even the pre-sale thing, like, bitch, I signed up for pre-sale too, but pre-sale is because people are pressed. I was pressed,
right?
Bitch, we're pressed. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, I don't know, and I feel like we been knew that Ticketmaster was on weird shit. And like I said, I didn't buy my tickets on Ticketmaster, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, what if my ticket's not real? You know what I'm saying? But it was for a different place, but
because somebody, and she was probably upset she didn't get a ticket, but she was on TikTok and she was like, Beyonce, fuck you. You wait till people get their tax money to want to drop these dates. And I'm like, well, that is a businesswoman.
Are you mad that I waited until you had some money to be able to come see me? If you broke, you wasn't coming anyway.
And yeah, I just feel like, I don't want to say a case of the haves and the have-nots. My sister, she's a Beyonce fan. She'll spend that money to go. I'm not, but I also know that Beyonce puts on a show.
Yeah, I do agree with you, but even outside of all that shit, like, it's like, you do shit that you want to do. And if it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Beyonce was going to be expensive, but I also enjoyed Cowboy Carter enough to want to go see it live. I enjoy Renaissance. Like, that's my motherfucking business. And it's like, I just think, like, if you are a Beyonce fan, the bitch is full of lore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, everybody wants to see her. And, like, shout out to the Reid. One thing that, like, Crystal said, she's like, the thing with this tour is it's going to be a lot of fucking white people that really like the country music and the country aspect of Beyonce. So now we got a whole nother demographic of people that want to be here. And it's a small tour. And I just truly I don't feel like Beyonce owes us another motherfucking thing. Like, she's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I feel like
nonstop too.
Nonstop. And I feel like the bitch is still cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but I'm also a Beyonce fan. I don't know.
But I'm not. And I can still understand where you're coming from. If you want to see her and you are able to see her, you're going to see her. And if you can't, maybe next time. It's just that simple.
Y'all be going to try to get a fucking cherry from Usher in Vegas, bitch. Fuck you. Like, this nigga not even going on tour. Y'all flying to Vegas to see this nigga Usher. And not even that it's a bad thing. But if you want to go see Usher grind on you with his old ass, you'll pay for it.
Well, I do have a question. Do you think Beyonce should step in to make ticket prices more affordable? Or is it just how concerts are now?
If I'm not mistaken, artists really don't have much say in how much the venues. It's like a thing. Ticketmaster has a lot to do with the prices. And also, it's the fucking demand of the prices. And it's like.
And that, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And literally, it's so crazy because it's like, I know people that buy tickets 2 days before because when it's that close to the fucking concert and they still need to make money, the tickets drop like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that chance because I want to go.
Right.
But
lastly, some fans feel like Beyonce concerts are becoming only for the rich. Do you agree or disagree? And I feel like you touched on that in a way.
I feel like everything's for the rich. I feel like eggs are for the rich, first of all. But like, I did say
that is true.
If I want to do it, and if people want to do it, they're going to pay for it. And I'm not like, I pay for my apartment and my cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, this is something. And like I said, I didn't pay a bunch of money for them tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a choice to pay for that commute and pay for this, that, and the fifth. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do all that.
Yeah.
So that's not really something I'm concerned with. Or not I'm concerned with, but I don't blame Beyonce for.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit. If Young Thug was to go on tour, we already know how I feel about him. I would have a limit. I'm not going to lie. Trust me. Love the nigga. But I do got a limit. So it's just different strokes for different folks. You either going to bounce on this shit dance or you're going to sit this one out.
No hands.
Running through the river. What would you say the main differences between dating men and women would be?
I feel like when I'm dating a guy, I'm always just prepared to like fight this nigga.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like that's like very like dramatic.
No, I get what you're saying though, but I just wanted to know why.
I just feel like you really never know what's going on with a man, and I'm not even with a man because bitches be lying.
These bitches be scandalous.
Scandalous. But I don't know. I feel like with men, it's just so. I just feel like I'm just so much more on guard because I'm like, I don't even expect you to align with me for the fact that you're a man. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm like, y'all be doing shit, and I can't even say anything besides you're a man, and like, I'm just meaning to y'all, and I'm really sorry.
I mean, I second that, honestly. Me personally, I feel like it's more intimate with a woman. It's a little bit more considerate.
And they soft.
Thoughtful, soft.
And they smoke it. Not that men don't smoke it.
Whereas with a man, I try to be those things off rip, but one wrong move and now it's like, I'm not Jasmine, I'm Aladdin. And it's just like it's just like I get instantly triggered by if it's a new experience by old habits, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's like you said, you don't expect certain things from them because it's just like, bitch, I don't expect much from you. I expect for you to disappoint me.
Yeah.
Sadly, and I hate that that's how it is, but if I look at the track record, and maybe that got something to do with me and my preferences and what I choose to deal with.
Clock it.
But also, it's like, bitch, we grown.
I think, like, yes, but also just like, I think overall with girls, like, I think it is, I just think they get it a little bit more.
Hell yeah.
Like, I just feel like you get a little bit more, and it's like, I don't really have to explain the crash out because we're not even really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I don't know a lot. No, I feel the side eye. I feel the side eye.
Because the crash out be bad. Okay.
No, it be bad, but I just feel like with bitches, like, it's like, and bitches do be like doing crazy shit. Like, the bitch I love be sneak dicking to this day. But like,
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about my own experiences. I don't even know if I want to talk about it.
But you
I hope
know,
you're not watching this shit.
I hope you are. Fuck you. My sister loved you, you raggedy bitch.
Well, anyway, she said what she said.
Weirdo. But yeah, I don't know. And it's so crazy because I do think with a girl, it is easier to be like, I'm gonna fight this bitch for real. Like with men, I'm more like, I'm not gonna fight this nigga because he's bigger than me. He really might fuck me up. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing I think is a little crazy. Like, and that maybe the crash out was not okay. I reneged the statement on the crash out because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fight this bitch because I can't fight this bitch, right? And that's never okay.
That I guess I could say that's one big difference. You can fight that bitch.
The crash out be a little easy.
Yeah,
is that crazy, y'all?
It is what it is, and I also feel like women are a little bit more intentional. I'm not gonna lie. Any bitch, Any woman I dealt with, they knew what they wanted from me. And I knew what they wanted from me. It wasn't a question. It wasn't a thought. We was always doing cute little dates. Niggas don't even want to go on dates. Like, what are we doing, bitch? Being cooped up in the house, those days are over.
And I feel like sex with girls is still much. It's not even like better, but it's
longer,
so different.
Quality over quantity. That's all I'm gonna say.
Meat to meat, like
it's been a while. It's been a while.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie though too. Like sometimes, like because I do think about my life, and I'm like, you know, are you gonna spend the rest of your life with a woman? And I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm also like, I do want to be just a gal.
And yeah, because if we're being honest, we're a little bit more dominant with women. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind footing the bill. I don't mind footing the bill. I don't mind doing this.
I do sometimes because I be poor, but I want to because I feel like I'm that nigga.
In my experience, they literally be begging to pay. That's what I'm talking about. These niggas don't be begging me to pay. I mean, begging to pay. What the fuck? I'm just dealing with the wrong niggas.
I don't know. The one bitch never pulled her card out. In my I was really fucking with that. I don't know. But then no, now I'm like, oh, but the other bitch. I feel like low key is the same, but I do feel like not it's the same because not the same because it's like the same.
It's two different dynamics.
It is two different dynamics, but people are still people. I really just feel like girls be so soft, and I don't even know. It's like not even like I feel like even if I'm with a girl, like I don't even feel like I need to be as done up. And it's not that she's not worth it, but it's just like she gets it. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, or it's like I'm not as self-conscious in the morning. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's just a little easier.
I agree. And I also feel like I'm 28 years old. I one day do want to have kids. I would like to do it the natural way. I'm not going to lie. You know? I think that's more so like what I'm thinking about. Like, not saying I can't do it, but I want to have a child the old-fashioned way, so sadly, it gotta be one of you niggas.
I don't know about that. And I feel like that's crazy.
It scares me, but
because I do want kids, but I'm just like, they say that shit hurt. Like, and I'm like,
yeah, I think about that too. That's the next thing toward death.
If I could like not buy one, that's crazy. But like, I don't know, I'm not
a surrogate type situation.
Girl, no, I will adopt or foster. Why would I? Oh! I'm not opposed to like not having a kid. It is selfish reasons why I'm like scared to have a baby because I feel like that shit probably hurt. But I think I do want to have a baby. And I think I do want to carry a baby. But I'm like,
I want the family. In addition to the baby, like of course, but I want the support. You gotta have the support. And I ain't got no kids yet, but I do know one thing I need to have before I even have this before I even have a child is support.
I don't like strap dick.
I once was one of those people until I got strapped.
I've been strapped like twice and I don't like it.
I don't know. Do you think it has something to do with the person or it in general? Because
I don't like the way it bends, not like a real penis. Like I don't like the way it bends. Maybe this is a hot take, but I like when I have sex with a girl, I like that I'm having sex with a girl
without a dick.
And then if I do want dick, then I'll fuck a guy. And I love group sex. I love group sex, and it's like we can do the whole threesome thing and whatever. And if I want both, but it's like
I get it though. You got your cat, you got your dog. You got your cat, you got your dog. You don't care to falsify it. There's no need to.
Period.
Because you like to do both.
I guess. That is crazy.
I said the same thing until I got strapped and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. It just be a preference for you. Like, honestly, I do like the part that I don't have to have dick to be satisfied and actually come and actually orgasm if you want to take it there. However, if we're going to use it, I don't mind it at all. That shit, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just saying though, like, to each its own at this point. I don't mind a strap, but I mean, this is so dumb. I don't mind a strap, but honestly, where the real hit is at. Just shut this shit down. Where the real hit is at.
Hit is a strap. I want to like strap. And
I like real hit is like the real dicks. What I say real hit is not the real strappers. Oh fuck. This shit about to be funny. I think we done already took it. This is the stuff you gotta subscribe to.
And add us if you're nasty.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And it's a new one. It's not the old one.
The Nasty Work Podcast on YouTube.
Okay, it's a new YouTube. Fuck, I'm sorry I keep fucking with that. We're under new management, and it's us. And thank you guys for tuning in, and support us, and we'll support you. And we support everything we believe in.
And that's just that on that. See you later, nasties.
Bitches. All right.
It's a wrap. I can't wait to see this shit.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be kind of crazy.